Hey guys, Jim Dude's Guitars. Got a really special video today. The day has finally come to review and demo my Kiesel K Series. Alright, we'll get into the specs here shortly, but I wanted to give a little story at the beginning here and kind of tell you how this all came about real quick. In 2016, I was starting to want a little bit of a more high-end guitar. I've been playing, guitars off the shelf at guitar stores, which were great. Not gonna bash any brands or anything, but I was starting to look for higher end guitars, and I was coming across brands like Strandberg, Kiesel, and was kind of deciding on which one I wanted. And there was a video from a NAMM in 2016 where this guy Jeff Kiesel was showing off his new 70th anniversary model, and it was this K series, and I fell in love. The shape, the way it looked, the finish and woods used, all grabbed my attention just like that. Like I was like stopped in my tracks, like whoa, what's that? And he started explaining it, how it's their flagship model. It's one that he would want the perfect guitar to be, and how he designed it, you know, comes standard with a lot of great options, master grade woods. He builds them all himself and does all the finishing and stuff. So that caught my attention. In 2019, 3 years later, I finally was at a point where I could afford a high-end guitar, and I went to Kiesel and was looking at like K Series. Oh, wow, that price was a little bit out of my range. There's no way. I was looking at something more in the $1,500 range, and these start out at about 3,500 at that time, um, and it was just out of my range. So I was like, well, at least I can still try the brand Kiesel. So I tried one. I got a Vanquish. I loved it. Got me hooked. As you can see, I've got so many other builds since then. But the K was still out of my price range, starting out at such a high base price. Even though you get almost anything you wanted to add for free, it was still a little bit out of my price range. So what I decided to do is just kind of hold off. I still wasn't sure on what specs I wanted. It took a long time before I finally settled on them. And in 2022, I finally, said, well, I'm gonna take the plunge, and I'm gonna order one. I'm gonna put a deposit down. So in February, I put a deposit down. The job I was working at, I'm not gonna lie, was kind of not the best paying. So there were some moments where I was kind of struggling, thinking, "Wow, with the way inflation, prices, and everything's going up, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pay this guitar off," which was a real bummer to me, knowing that I might not be able to get this guitar. But in July, I was blessed to get a way better job, a job that paid over double what I was making at this other job, and it was a blessing, and I was able to quickly pay this guitar off. And 36 weeks later, from ordering it in February, it arrived. So February to October, it actually came 3 days before my birthday. I'm filming this the day after my birthday. So it was like the best present I could have ever gotten. And I was blown away, as you can see in the unboxing video I posted. It's pure joy from the time I opened the case. I mean, Jeff absolutely killed it on this guitar. He even included a surprise right here with these pickups that I will go into more about. But yeah, everything I asked for, they did. They completely nailed it. I asked if I could get Flame in the Walnut. They're like, well, it's kind of the luck of the draw. We don't really pick walnut necks with flame out for certain people and stuff like that. They did it. Um, the roasted ash color treatment and everything was so much better than I could have imagined. It came out absolutely perfect. Fit and finish is immaculate. I can't even begin to describe how perfect this guitar is. I have took a magnifying glass, fine tooth comb, looked over it for hours and hours and hours, staring at it, and there's not one single issue with it at all. Electronics are good. The playability's good. There's no buzzing. The fretwork's, flawless. Um, the sanding on the back of the neck, you can't even feel the laminates. Feels like one piece of wood. I mean, they're absolutely nailing it. The line for the gloss, absolutely perfect. No bleed through on the paint. They taped off perfectly. I mean, it doesn't get any better. I've had amazing quality with my other Kiesels, but this is a step above it, hands down. I'm hate to keep just blabbing on about it, but it is. I mean, it's another level. These guitars are crazy that they're only in the mid $3,000 range, because I've played high-end boutique guitars, I won't go into them, that are $5,000 plus, that don't come near the quality of this guitar. They just don't. I hate to say it, because I don't like to bash anything, but this guitar should be double easily with the way it plays and sounds. It's a crazy instrument. Hands down the best guitar I've ever laid my hands on, seen, looked at. Like, it's kind of crazy, really. It really is. Like, I'm actually losing sleep because I'm playing it, staying up later to play, and waking up earlier so I can get up and play it. Like, it's inspiring me. It's making me better at guitar just because it's inspiring me to pick it up and play more. But anyway, enough blabbing about it. I'll run down the specs really quick, and then we'll get into some tones. So, this is a Kiesel K Series K6. It's got a hip shot fixed bridge, but you can get a trim if you'd like. Swamp ash body. This swamp ash body has a color treatment similar to what they do with the KTB fretboards. It's a roasted color treatment, and I think they did great because it almost just matches perfectly to the walnut, which is kind of what I was going for. So Jeff did that color treatment on the ash. And then for the top wood, we have a 7A master grade crotch flame maple top. So it's flame maple, but it has this crotch pattern, or some people call chevron, but chevron only goes one way, like a V. This one goes out in all directions. As you can see, it kind of starts down here, and then it kind of goes out to the side, and then goes up. So it's a little different, but it's probably the nicest top I've ever seen, as far as flame, from Kiesel or from anyone. It's absolutely amazing. All the figuring, this deep flame. You got even some vertical lines, and there's almost like this shield pattern, almost kind of like a Majesty would have. Like they do theirs like man-made. This is just, from nature, and it's, absolutely stunning. This is what they call a light green Arctic finish. So it's like their green Arctic, but where the green is a little darker in the center, this one keeps it more bright and rich, like almost like a green denim or a natural. And then you have the painted body binding that they do on the Arctics, and then this black line is a little 3-piece body layer laminate that they put in. And then you have the 7-piece walnut, purple heart, maple, back to walnut neck. And as you can see, like I told you, they nailed the flame. They gave me flame in the walnut, which is something I didn't even think they were going to be able to do. It just goes to show how well they treat their customers. I mean, if you're loyal and, you like their guitars and you buy from them, they take such good care of you. This is my 11th Kiesel, and I can honestly say I'm going to continue not to buy anything else. Not only because they play and sound and look so great, but also because the people that work there take care of you. They treat you like family. They are awesome, from the receptionist Chelsea to my sales guy Flock to Jeff. They all are super nice, and they care about their customers. Despite what, some trolls online say, they really do want you to have the best guitar. So, roasted bird's eye fretboard, which is, master grade. I didn't pay for it, but every fret has at least 3 bird's eyes in it, so it's got to be in master grade. the most figured flame headstock I've ever seen in my life. I mean, flame so wide, it's just crazy. I mean, I stare at this guitar almost more than I play it. So that's it. And then these pickup bobbins are wooden ash pickup bobbins that are color treated to match the body. That was a surprise by Jeff. He surprised me. I originally paid for cream pickup bobbins, which are kind of boring. They don't even really match the gold hardware. By the way, it has gold hardware, and um, it kind of would have looked okay. But with these black pole pieces, because the pole pieces have to be black to get the M12 SD bridge, which I really wanted on this guitar, you have to have black. So Jeff took it upon him to give the guitar a little better look and keep it, like roasted wood look, and with the green. He surprised me with these, and I was speechless. I couldn't even process it. Like on a walkthrough, he had said, for a special customer, we're gonna do these ash pickup bobbins, and I've never done it before. And I kind of thought, could that be mine? Because he said it was for a special build, and the customer didn't know, and he didn't pay for them. So it kind of made me wonder. And then when I saw that I was the special customer, it really touched me. I was kind of choked up. He even showed it off on the Kiesel Instagram. You can check out some really good pictures of it on their Instagram. And he did a little shout out video for me and stuff. It was really touching. I really appreciated that. So yeah, a lot of the standard features it comes with is the lumen lay side dots. I added a abalone top gold knob. Um, it's perfect. I went for medium jumbo frets for the first time. 10 builds, all jumbo frets. First time getting medium jumbo. Just wanted to try something different. I know that's kind of a risk on a K series, but I knew that even if they were like super small, I'd still be able to play, just fine. And I think I might be converted to medium jumbo frets, because on the jumbo fret, if you press hard or have heavy handed, when you're riffing or playing notes, you can push a little too hard and go out of tune. Also, on jumbo frets, I don't know what to say. It's harder to do legato. I don't know why, but when I got this guitar, maybe it's just because it plays so amazing, but legato on this guitar is so effortless that I almost can't keep up with my brain to get to more notes because my hands are playing so fast. I'm not used to it yet. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, we got the reverse inline headstock. What else? Abalone inlays staggered with the K at the 12th. Um, yeah, no strap locks or anything, because the straps I use have the rubber tabs where, I mean, you could pull as hard as you want. These ain't coming off, so I don't have to ever worry about strap locks. Ebony cavity cover and truss rod. I mean, this guitar is decked out. This thing's a freaking Lamborghini, and it's absolutely crazy. I'll show you guys some tone demos here in a second, but I just wanted to say thank you to Jeff and to Flock and to everyone at Kiesel. Um, that company, I mean, I just can't say it enough. They are amazing at what they do, and they're great people. I don't care about what some people online say. I'm telling you my experience, and I've got tons of it, that they're always, always a pleasure to work with. They are always going above and beyond for their customers, and they are always, always making sure that you're satisfied and happy. That is number one, because, mistakes happen. I've had issues like, things can happen with shipping or something at bumps, and then, oh, there's a short or something with electronics or something. They will take it back. They will ship you out a new part, overnight it for free. Which way you want to handle it. If you go to them and you are kind and respectful and polite and patient and know that they're building 4,000 guitars for other people a year, you might take them a little bit to get back to you, then they will handle it and take care of you and do an amazing job. But no mistakes on this one. This one's perfect. So we'll get into some tones here, but just want some more to look over. All right, now let's hear it. Alright, so that was just a little bit of a loop I did just to show you how it sounds with it clean, and then a little lead over it with my Kemper looper. And I'll just do some clean rhythm and lead tones that I use on my Kemper, and play a little something and show you each pickup selection and let you hear how it sounds. If you guys have any questions, put them down in the comments. I'm trying to answer everything that I've wanted to know when I watch a video of like a demo or K Series or something. If there's anything you're curious about, like these bevels, there is a continuous bevel all the way around the body, and a really big belly cut. So there's also way more cutaway access here for your hands. But like I said, if there's anything I'm not answering, please just let me know in the comments, and I'll answer them as best I can. But this is the M12 SD bridge pickup, not split on the full position. And we'll just go through some clean stuff first, and then we'll get into the good distortion. So. M12 split. M12 and lithium together. Lithium split. Very glassy. And then finally just the lithium neck. Moving on to rhythm tones. Lead tones. See what I mean about the legato? Alright guys, here's a little B-roll. A little better look at the K up close. There's the bobbins really closely. Good look at the fretboard. Hope you guys enjoyed the demo video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. That headstock. Let me get out of the light. And you can see that 3-piece layering in between the headstock. Down the fretboard for the lumen lay side dots. And there's that nice bevel with the paint job. And the abalone K. Looks so good. And here's the back. See that flame in that walnut neck? See it? You can just see all the flame. There's Jeff's signature with the special serial number 342. Absolutely perfect ebony plate. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Be sure to stay tuned for even more guitar unboxing and demo videos from Kiesel at Jim Dude Guitars.